In the heart of South Africa, a nation was built on division, a policy, apartheid, meaning apartness, designed to separate, to control, to silence. It began not as an accident, but as law, a system carefully planned by those in power, white leaders sitting around tables deciding the fate of millions. Black South Africans were stripped of their homes, their land, their dignity. Families torn apart, voices erased, and anyone who stood against it faced imprisonment, isolation, or death. Among the many images captured from that time, one photograph stands out. A group of South Africans, both black and white, caught in a single moment of history. Among them was Mr. Mukwena. He appears in that picture, a young man then, living through the height of apartheid and the changes that followed. Today, he helps us reflect on what life was like during those years, the separation, the uncertainty, and the hope that still exists among the people.
During the apartheid era, it was a very difficult time we had as Africans. Uh, they have imposed the laws against non-white people. By non-white people, I mean black people. We're talking about the Indians. We're talking about colored people. So all those groups, they were restricted for getting a better education. They were restricted for going anywhere as they wish. For example, we had a passbook. We call it the Dom Pass. They used to call it the Dom Pass by then, and therefore, with that Dom Pass, we were supposed to carry it all over as if you were a foreigners in our country. And there was with that book, you can only go to a certain areas. You cannot go to from Limpopo to Cape Town and then without reporting. You were supposed to report that I'm going to Pretoria, I'm going to sleep in Pretoria, and you state your reasons why you're going there. Because in the evening, the police, after 6, police will be coming in the house to make a house raid, to check how many people is in the house, to check the people, visited people, if they have a permit to, you must have a permit in order to visit, to oversleep on the place. And the other thing was we had the different types of groups that have been like black Sotho people. They were segmented into a certain area, and then we have Zulu people who also put it aside, and then we were basically removed from staying closer to town, cities. They built the RDP houses for us for about 40 kilometers, 30 to 40 kilometers away from the town by then. If it did impacted my life in different ways. Number one, education wise, we didn't have a good education by then. We had they gave us the Bantu education, which is infiltrated education. You cannot even compete towards the international countries. And then the other thing is we didn't have an access to a lot of things, such as in the bank. If the white person have to come to the bank, find you guys queuing there, you have to wait for those people to go first, and then they will able to assist you after. And only limited people can able to manage to go to the bank on that day. Things have changed. Very things a lot of things have changed. For example, I have access to uh, sports. I have access to a better education. I have access to uh, medical care. I have access to a lot of things. You can name them. Basically, I would say it's an opposite of what they've been deprived in the past. It was a great feeling when the great Nelson Mandela came in our era. Uh, he fought for this freedom that we have currently. Uh, and fortunately enough, he was a man of peace. And then one other thing is not only South Africa, and actually he impacted all African. countries in the continent, including the international. So that's where we started to have a better feeling.